Hello everybody, my name is Domo and welcome to the Whitestick V2 tutorial. This mod is created by probloodbag as of last year, and this mod is very difficult to find tutorials on how to make easily, so I thought I'd make a short form edited video on how to make this mod, and you're going to be following me along as I create this mod. So let's go ahead and go over the parts and the tools you're going to need to make it. These markers right here are the most important part of the mod. M&G acrylic paint markers. These bad boys right here. These are the white stick markers. Link in the description. Amazon link. PBB had to send this to me personally because I couldn't find them. So I was able to find them thanks to PBB, and he really helped me out. So link will be in the description for these guys. 2 pilot up mechanical pencils. These are the shakers. They shake. And they pop out some pencil lead. They're very cool. Really like these a lot. Excited to work with them. Sad I have to take them apart. You're gonna need a 9 by 12 inch food grade silicone tube. I ordered this off AliExpress. Needs to be white. 9 by 12. Link will be in the description. True red ballpoint gripped stick pens. These are just some regular ballpoints that end up getting used as connectors. Pretty normal, standard, like $2. Alright, tools you're going to need. You're going to want a utility knife in case you're going to want one of these bad boys. Some needle nose pliers to deconstruct the markers. Hobby knife to get in there. Some tape for marking your cuts. A pipe cutter. Tape measure to get our measurements. First step, we're going to want to take out some of these pens here. We're going to end up cutting 2 5mm True Red ballpoint pen stick grips. So this little grip right here. I'm just going to do this on my mat right here. But the goal is to cut 2 5mm sections off of the pen. I'm going to indent this and then use the pipe. 2 of these. Oh wait, hold on. Let this go. Okay, so I cut 2 5mm lines on this grip. So once you make your cuts on the grip, the trick is to unscrew this part and then the grip slide right off. probloodbag personally told me that measurements don't have to be exact on this mod. It's just an idea. That worked perfectly. Just remove that top clip and I'm gonna file this down. So once you have your clip and your grip cuts, next step is disassemble the acrylic paint markers. Which color should we use for the mod? I'm going to use the black one. I'm going to use the red one. And I'm going to use the blue one. And these are filled with ink. So I think we're going to want to have a bag on standby to throw. Line up the pipe cutter in the crevice of the colored barrel. Do some more cutting, and it's off. Take this piece off with the ink barrel, throw it away. Now that it's cut, take your kitchen utensil, stick it in there, get it to force through. Take your pliers, pull the back plug off your kitchen utensil. 3 markers. Next step, we want to cut 1.5 centimeters off the bottom of the white stick markers. Got my indent. See if I can finish it off here. A little bit of a knife mark here, but that's fine. This is perfect. Next step is going to be filing out the white stick markers. You can see that it's not perfectly flush. It has these like weird indents, so we have to kind of get that out of that. Do not use a file or a sander for this. Use your pliers and literally just get in there, because that worked perfectly. That actually worked impressively well, so definitely do the plier method. So the next part is we're going to go ahead and just let me get a little combo. To take apart the pilot opt, first step, screw off the tip, take off the grip, and then under the clip you'll see this little notch under here. If you just kind of yank at that, it will pull off. And this would make a really cool SC mod attachment. This would make a cool SC mod. Anyways, I can yank this clip off. And that's how you disassemble the Pilot Opt. We're gonna go ahead and cut off this thinner part right here at the top. Now, I do think there is a metal shaker in this pen, so make sure whenever you're cutting this that you have it up facing so you don't fuck up with metal, because metal on metal is never a fun sound if you've made the NSM boss, which famously uses a cut piece of metal tube. It's such a pain in the ass to deal with. There we go. Yes, there is the shaker spring. Ooh, that's a fun little player right there. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, we don't need this part, is pretty much what PvP says. And I'll go ahead and do it with the other one. Okay, so the next part is we need to sand down this opening to make it flush. Gary said it best, this part is mad uncomfortable. It really hurts because the clicker is literally right here stabbing you, and you have to hold it while you clear this out. So if you want to wear some gloves on this part, be my guest. You would definitely be more efficient because this part is painful. I mean, I can cut off these little edges, but I don't really know what that does. But I guess we'll always find out, you know? That's why I make these videos. They're a learning experience. No wonder everybody wants to make this shit. It takes forever. So this is the 3.6. PBB told me 3.6 is fine on this part. So, I mean, the measurement is 3.67. If you want to get real fucking exact about this shit, but I don't really give a fuck. I marked my 3.6 measurement on these, and I see them, so I should be able to cut them. We'll see how they go. Now, if I remember correctly from watching all the tutorials and shit, this part is the actual tip cap that kind of slides into the acrylic body. So pretty exciting stuff over here, you know, we're making some nice progress, and that actually came out perfect. You just see, like, this part is kind of problematic. Honestly, I see why you have to cut from the top, because there's this lip here. Exact measurements, brother. Got them, boy. Now, you're pretty deep into the mod at this point. I mean, you've done a lot of work already. You got your two little tip constructions, you got your two markle barrels, you got your connector barrel, you got all your grip cuts you did, you got your true caps. I mean, we've got parts to galore. We're going to take one of our pilot tips, and we're going to place the 5mm section on your Pilot Opt tip. Place it inverted into the tip side of the 3.6. This is how you do the tip stacks. Okay, so the next step is to cut the acrylic tube. This is kind of an exciting part of the mod because it means you're getting towards the end. Okay, I finally got a decent cut, 3 centimeters. Finally got a decent one, thankfully. So that's one. Now I need to get the second one. I know I was really hyping up the silicone tubes, but holy shit are these nearly impossible to cut. These are so much harder to cut than Dr. Grip. My method was putting them onto a barrel and using a pipe cutter, which is my favorite method to cut grips. And I finally got them to work, but the reason these are so hard to cut is because it comes on a meter-long tube, and they're much more rough than Dr. Grip. Dr. Grip is very soft. It's easy to cut through. These, not so much. But we finally got so many of the parts put together here. First step is to make sure this is completely filed out. All the connector is in with the connector onto the cap. Cap goes in, connector goes on. This part sticks into here. Slide the thing into here. Connector is already on with the middle connector. Put the tip on here. Put the grip over the tip. Like so. And boom. There you go. Now you've got that beautiful foreskin look. Take the other end that I've already done for demonstration purposes. Boop. Ta-da! I make White Stick. There it is, folks. White Stick V2 Pro Bud Bag. Not an easy mod. Oh. He wasn't lying when he said it was light and smooth. That's how you make White Stick V2. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a 2-hour recording. I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.